Where do you rank Aaron Judge among the all-time home run hitters?
Skip, I'm going to need to see him put a couple of more seasons together. When he's healthy, obviously he's top-notch. His rookie year, he's hit the most home runs for a rookie since been broken by Pete Alonso. Finished second in the MVP voting that year to Jose Altuve. I think he finished fourth last year. There's no question in my mind he should be the MVP this year. Triple Crown, potential Triple Crown winner. He's leading, I think, the American League in batting average at .317.
He's
obviously
tied now with Xander
Bogaerts.
Yeah.
I'm kind of split. I kind of like Xander Bogaerts. But okay. I think we
They're both at .317.
.317. The hit 60 home runs in the Triple Crown. Prior to that, a Triple Crown winner, the most home runs hit was Mickey Mantle, I think in 56, hit 52. In today's game, Skip, especially with the power hitters, they normally strike out a bunch. And so to have this kind of power, to have this kind of power and hit for average, he's a ginormous man, 6'7", 280 pounds. So obviously when he extends, but what he's doing, Skip, he's hitting the two-hole.
Last night he led off.
The last 2 weeks he's been leading off. Normally guys that hit like this, they hit in the 3 or the 4 spot. You look at Miggy, the last guy to win the Triple Crown, he was in the 3 spot. Most of the guys hit 3, 4.
Sure.
But they're trying to steal a couple of extra at-bats for him. And the reason why I say he's the MVP, Skip, they're not in first place in the American League East, and they're not even in the wild card without his bat. Because Giancarlo Stanton, who's another power hitter, has missed 30, 40 games. And when he plays, he's hitting 210.
Yep.
And you remember Joey Gallo? Hell, he was batting 200. He playing damn near every day, and I'm on my couch. I'm batting 0-0. So he's not much better than me. Now, he's gone on. I think he's out here with the Dodgers. So it just goes to show you, these numbers are not for naught. And I know that people, Shohei Ohtani, he's doing something.
He is.
There have been a lot of guys that put up impressive numbers on losing teams. They're 19 games out of the wild card. They're 33 games out of first place.
We'll see Mike Trout.
And they on both teams. But he pitch and hit. So he gets 2 chances to influence the game, and they still 19 games back.
Okay.
This kid, if he can stay healthy, give him 5 years of staying healthy. I'm not saying Skippy played 162 games, but I'm saying if he can play 145, 150 games a season, he's going to have some impressive numbers. Now, when it's all said and done, will he go down as one of the great all-time home run hitters? You're probably going to need to be over 550 before you can even be in that conversation. Considering there's, Frank Robb got 600, A-Rod got 600, Pujols is about to go over 700, Ruth and Aaron and Bonds are over 700. I think probably 550, and he can get there. Now, Skip, he's 30 already now. So how many more power years is he going to have since he got a late start getting to the majors? Now, he got to the majors, say, like an A-Rod or a Griffey Jr., 18, 19. But I think, Skip, he's phenomenal. He's definitely a power hitter. But to put up these kind of numbers in today's game, power hitters, they strike out all the time. They don't really hit for average. He's hitting for average, and he's in the 2 spot. So I could just imagine if Giancarlo Stanton could stay healthy and have a decent average, what his numbers would actually look like. Because Skip, I remember when Jeff Kent won the MVP, he was hitting in front of Barry. Do you want to pitch to Barry or you want to pitch to Jeff Kent? Jeff Kent ain't getting nothing but fastball because I ain't trying to see Barry. Just imagine if he had somebody that could take the cover off the ball like Barry hitting behind him, the pitches that he could see. He'd probably have 70 home runs.
You think he has a shot at being the greatest home run hitter ever?
No. He ain't getting 7. He ain't not getting 762. Hell no.
No?
No. Skip, he doesn't have 300 right now. He's 30.
That is a fact. So he hit 52, as you pointed out, his rookie year, but then he fell off to 27, and then 27, then injury plagued 9, and then back up to 39, and now, kaboom, 60.
Right.
For his sake, hope he hits 62 at least.
Yeah, that's what.
They got 14 games left.
Skip, if I'm him, I'm going to try to hit 2 more home runs, and after that, I'm hitting for average. I'm just trying to get singles and doubles because I want the Triple Crown.
All right. But right now, if he won the Triple Crown in the batting average category at .317, that would be the lowest batting average to win the batting title since Rod Carew in 1972 hit .318. So all the batting averages in the American League are down, down. Is pitching up?
Right.
You could make the case. This kid has never hit 300 before in his career.
He's having a career year.
He's hanging on.
Yes.
And he had a big night last night, I thought, batting average-wise, because he hit the 2 doubles.
Right.
Okay. Now I'm going to plunge down the slippery slope. Maybe it's because I covered Barry Bonds and I saw him up close, like we're talking about LT.
Right.
Listen, Barry Bonds for me is in that LT category. I'll give you this. He's in the Michael Jordan category.
Yeah.
For me, because I saw it. I do not love him personally.
Yeah.
Like off the
He rubbed a
field.
lot of people the wrong way.
Okay, but I get goosebumps. I am in awe of Barry Bonds, the greatest hitter I ever saw. He was playing, obviously, through the steroid era.
Yeah.
Did he partake? It certainly appeared so.
But a lot of guys partook.
Did they?
Even pitchers. So it wasn't like he was loaded and nobody else worked.
It was often pointed out that he partook only in response to the great home run race, which I also covered blow by blow.
Right.
Sammy Sosa versus Mark McGwire.
Right.
And this is what I read. I don't know this for a fact, but Barry said, I got to join the party,
Right.
man, because I'm getting left behind here.
Because these guys would Skip. People forget. Do you realize Barry Bonds won 3 MVPs in Pittsburgh? Little skinny Barry.
He did.
And he says, hold on. I'm winning these MVPs. I'm winning Gold Gloves. And y'all never give me these two guys can't hold a candle to me. And y'all applauding them? Y'all
Can't
celebrating
hold
them?
a candle. Listen, I used to go out early just to watch Mark McGwire take batting practice because he launched rockets the likes of which I had never seen before. He had as effortless a power as I ever beheld.
Right.
But in the end, he wasn't half the hitter that Barry Bonds was.
No.
Barry Bonds, and I happen to be right in the middle of this, he won 4 straight MVPs. And listen to the batting averages. People forget this. Forget about the home runs, okay? Forget about the steroids just for the moment. How about 328? How about 370? How about 341? How about 362? Okay, they're dwarfing what is happening
Yes.
right now in the American League batting chase, right? The batting race. He was the greatest hitter I ever saw. I've told you before, he's the only hitter in history who actually had the advantage over the pitcher because it's always the pitcher has the advantage.
They walked him. I mean, look at all the intentional. Look at all the walks he got. Then all the intentional walks that he got. Buck Showalter walked him with the bases loaded.
He did. He walked him in 2002 when he just wiped out every category: batting average, on base, slugging, on base plus slugging, intentional walks. He had 68. Vlad was the next one down at 32. He more than doubled his intentional walks because people just said, I'm not pitching to him.
You can't, but the Triple Crown, Skip, I mean, it's so hard to win that.
Okay,
because
Barry did not win a Triple Crown.
Because the thing is, Skip, you can have, I mean, Babe Ruth lost a couple because his teammate was Lou Gehrig. He hit 365 and Lou would hit 370.
Okay.
And vice versa. Lou Gehrig did win it. But to win the Triple Crown and to hit 60 home runs and your team is in first place, if you don't win MVP with that, well, how the hell, what am I supposed to do to win MVP?
Okay, I got you. And I'm with you on that. I give you that. But now let's compare swings. This still fairly young man has a beautiful swing to me for a 6'7", 280-pound man.
Yes.
It's the old Charlie Lau method, even though Charlie Lau said I didn't really invent it, but it's the one-hand finish where you drop your top hand, the right hand, you just drop it and finish this way.
Right.
It's a sweeping swing. It's a long swing, and it really works. It generates enormous power and very consistent contact.
Right.
Barry Bonds had the tightest, shortest swing with the littlest, tiniest bat. He took a little tiny bat and he just right there, it just exploded. It was tight, it was short and compact, and he just crushed balls. Okay, he got much bigger. He's only 6'2".
Right.
Played at 215-ish in Pittsburgh, as you said. Maybe in those years he was
230, 235?
35. I might give him 240. That first year, 2001, he looked behemoth to me.
Right.
Maybe 240. But it was such a pure swing. I've never seen a swing like Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
So, look, the girth, maybe steroid-fueled, it helps extend the power. It's going to help you increase your bat speed. But the ability to lay bat on baseball and square it up, as they say, and hit it solid, it's not easy, man.
Can I do this, Skip? You know what? I'm going to take out every year that Barry Bonds played in San Francisco. He didn't play in San Francisco. It didn't exist.
He's in the
He's a Hall of Famer.
Slam dunk first ballot. He is. He won 8 Gold Gloves.
Yes. He won 8 Gold Gloves. He won 7 MVPs, Skip. He finished second to Jeff Kent and Coleman. I forget the guy. Atlanta beat him one year. So he literally could have 9 MVPs.
Good. Okay.
I'm taking away San Francisco. They did not happen. He's a Hall of Famer in Pittsburgh alone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's just me. And every time we start thinking about greatest hitter, greatest home run hitter,
Yeah.
I can't get my head off Barry Bonds. I'm sorry. I get the steroid debate.
But
I
Skip,
get it.
these guys, I mean, guys in the 20s and 30s, Skip, they're hitting, I mean, Roger Hornsby is hitting 425.
Yeah.
He won the Triple Crown 1 year, hit 403.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Skip. But they had 3-4 pitchers. The guy throwing 160 pitches.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got righty-righty matchup, lefty-lefty matchup. You got specialist set up men.
You do.
You're not finna hit no 400 now.
Nope, and everybody's throwing 100 miles an hour.
Yes. I mean, the dude threw a 100 mile an hour slider or change up the other night. So what am I supposed to do with that?
I hear you.
And you're not facing the same pitcher 3 times throughout the lineup like that. You see the pitcher 3-4 times. Back then,
You would.
you might see him
Guys,
twice.
I
The
gotta
Rays, you see him
jump in.
once.
I love this debate. I love this topic. We got to move on, though. We're about out of time.
Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Subscribe here to get the very latest from Skip and Shannon. Plus, go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.